Here's what's making news at midday. The Omicron variant is detected in Dane County. What public health officials are saying you should do and why we shouldn't panic. And we take a look at the damage throughout the Midwest caused by severe storms overnight. This is News 3 Now at noon. Good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Mark will be back on Monday. New this noon, Wisconsin health officials say the Omicron COVID variant is now in Dane County. Janelle Heinrich, director of public health Madison, Dane County, says at least 3 cases of the strain were detected in the area. Local health officials are now urging eligible residents to get their booster shots to reduce the risk of severe illness and death.
Booster doses are particularly important when it comes to Omicron because they reinforce our body's ability to recognize and fight COVID. For those who are fully vaccinated, please do not delay getting your booster dose as soon as you are able to.
Omicron's detection in Dane County comes as a surge of cases and hospitalizations have overloaded hospitals across the state. For more information on how to schedule your booster shot, look for this story on our website, channel3000.com. And now let's shift to the severe weather from overnight. High winds are still moving through the area. Some viewers sent us pictures showing some of the damage that was caused overnight. Between Mazomanie and Sauk City, the siding of this house ripped right off, while in Sun Prairie, a basketball hoop was pulled right out of its post. And here's a picture from Potosi, the hay shed blown over by strong winds. Right now, Alliant is reporting more than 6,600 outages, mostly in Walworth and Wood counties. MG&E is reporting 157 outages. Let's get an update now on the weather. Meteorologist Austin Kopnitsky is watching the forecast. And did I see the sun earlier today, Austin?
Yeah, we are going to see more and more sunshine over the next few hours. Now, right now, our temperatures are at 32 degrees. It's still pretty windy out there, but a lot of cloud covers you can see on that sky cam. We will see more and more sunshine over the next few hours, but it's still quite breezy out there, and the breezes are going to slowly calm down over the next few hours. Currently, our wind speeds are still between around 10 and 25 miles per hour, and those are the sustained winds. We're still seeing gusts around 40 miles per hour for a lot of communities, but we have actually been allowed to cancel that high wind warning. Now, our temperatures currently looking a lot colder than yesterday, even by about a solid 30 degrees or so, but we did end up breaking a lot of records here yesterday. Now, our Doppler track also showing a few more of these last flurries and lighter snow showers generally in the northern part of the state and creeping farther to the north, so that is not going to affect us as we do look to stay dry for the rest of today. Partly cloudy skies tonight, that low of 22 degrees, but I mentioned earlier how we broke quite a few records here yesterday, and I'm going to detail each and every record we broke just coming up a little bit later on in the show.
Boy, what a night it was. Hope everybody watching didn't have any serious damage. Good to hear those winds are calming down.
That's right.
All right, thank you, Austin. Meanwhile, other states in the Midwest saw significant damage with wind gusts reaching more than 100 miles per hour. Iowa and Nebraska reported more than a dozen tornadoes, and Minnesota had tornado warnings in December for the first time ever. Mola Lengi reports from Minnesota.
The small town of Heartland took a direct hit overnight, with downed light poles and a bank building made of bricks reduced to rubble after powerful winds swept through Minnesota Wednesday.
We got power flashes.
Storm chasers captured this video of an apparent tornado in Iowa as hundreds of thousands of people lost power across the Midwest, with wind gusts reaching into the triple digits.
Oh, there it goes.
The wind caused the wall of this fire-damaged grocery store to collapse and destroyed this Iowa farmhouse, one of a number damaged in the state.
We were in the basement. Power went out, so we had to just run downstairs. It was really fast.
Another flip semi.
Also in Iowa, this semi-truck blown over by the high winds, blocking traffic and trapping a driver inside.
Did you call 911 already?
In Nebraska, a state trooper's dash cam caught the moment when another truck overturned. The winds sheared the roof off this airport building in Missouri and led to nearly whiteout conditions on this road in Kansas. In Dodge City, more than 100 miles west of Wichita, wind gusts hit 84 miles an hour, uprooting trees, overturning heavy playground equipment, and leaving an apartment complex in tatters.
According to the National Weather Service, the fact that these events, these weather events, are happening all at once and in the month of December in particular can be called abnormal. At least one expert says climate change is partially fueling these events. Molalengi, CBS News, Heartland, Minnesota.
5 children have died and 4 others are in critical condition after falling from a bouncy castle this morning that blew high into the sky in Australia. Students had been jumping on a bouncy castle when police say a gust of wind lifted it 30 feet into the sky. Witnesses say it was a sunny day and wind wasn't very strong, but a sudden gust ripped the jumping cable from the pegs holding it to the ground. Australia's Prime Minister is calling it a horrific freak accident made even more painful so close to Christmas. The Wisconsin DOJ is investigating after police in Beloit shot a man last night. It happened near Prairie Avenue and Copeland Avenue. Police were investigating a crash when a man walked up and tried to take a sergeant's gun. The sergeant told investigators that's when they shot the man. The man was taken to the hospital. No word on his condition. The officer was not injured during the incident. Madison police say they have arrested a 17-year-old boy for possession of child pornography. Police say the teenager was arrested by the department's Special Victims Unit after a search warrant was served at his home. As of now, no information has been released on what was found, but the teen was booked into the Dane County Jail. News 3 Now is not naming him at this time due to a policy not to name people accused of a crime until they are officially charged in court. The Evers administration is providing Madison College nearly $3 million to address 2 major challenges in the workforce: the need for childcare and access to training and upscaling for in-demand jobs. With the money, 2 programs will be created to fix those issues. The money is part of the governor's Workforce Innovation Grant.
Both of these programs bring exactly the kind of collaboration and innovation we're talking about with this program.
Despite the workforce shortage, Wisconsin's unemployment rate is still below the national average. Stay with us. There's more to come today on News 3 at noon.
Unemployment claims drift away from a pandemic-era low, and it's the season of giving while reliving those go-to holiday rituals. I'm Diane King Hall at the New York Stock Exchange. Of those stories and more in your CBS Money Watch report.
Now at Century House. Give $50 or more to charity and receive $400 off stressless Mayfair recliners and office chairs, $200 off any stressless recliner and office chair, and $200 off each stressless sofa seat. Don't wait. It's time for stressless. Donate and save at the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of PowerSwabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to PowerSwabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. PowerSwabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, PowerSwabs can target that area using swab precision.
I really love the fact that you're able to go individually on each tooth and make sure that it's going to be wider.
So this holiday season, if you have yellowing between your teeth or coffee stains near your gum line, just snap, swab, and smile. And each 5-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth. So stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes or an hour, and start using the PowerSwabs 5-minute solution. Just snap, swab, and smile.
After just 7 days, the results were awesome. PowerSwabs was easy to use every day, and each day I could see it better and better, and from beginning to end, it's definitely whiter. They look clean, they feel clean. And people have made comments about it, which is nice.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. This holiday season, order Power Swabs and receive up to 40% off the retail price. Get a free Power Swabs Quick Stick pen with your order. The Quick Stick pen is your on-the-go solution to help prevent stains from adhering to your teeth after drinking coffee, tea, or even after smoking. And in addition to saving up to 40% on your purchase and your free Quick Stick pen, get free shipping by ordering now. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Right now, get the chicken garlic pizza for just $12. Papa Murphy's.
More Americans signed up for unemployment benefits last week. According to the Labor Department, first-time filings for weekly jobless claims rose by 18,000 to 206,000. That was more than expected and up from a pandemic-era low. McDonald's is clawing back millions from its former CEO, Steve Easterbrook. The company says Easterbrook returned $105 million in severance money after an investigation into his behavior and statements around his departure last year. The company says he lied and destroyed information tied to inappropriate relationships at work. Soaring inflation will cost most Americans an extra $3,500 this year. That's according to a new report by the Penn Wharton budget model. Millions of households will have to allocate 6% more of their budget to sustain last year's level of outlays on goods and services. It's even worse for lower income households who will have to increase their spending by at least 7%. And 'tis the season for a tradition. According to a new OnePoll survey, more than 3 in 4 Americans plan on keeping up a holiday pastime. Watching Christmas movies is the most beloved tradition respondents said they're looking forward to. That was followed by decorating a Christmas tree and whipping up family recipes. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Diane King Hall.
Thank you, Diane. Let's check stocks at midday. The Dow is up almost 99 points, but the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ are both down at noon. We'll check in with Pam Yonke when we come back. We'll have the farm report and we'll share some tips on how to find those hard-to-find holiday toys. Also, we'll check back in with Austin for another look at the forecast. There's the sun. Nice to see it, Austin. That's coming up next.
Introducing Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. New luxury apartments for seniors 55 plus. Professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Brenna today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
Tackle tough jobs with Bosch power tools and accessories from Menards. From the workshop to the job site, Bosch packs the performance and features you need to get the job done right. That's why Bosch is the choice of pros. Choose from our great selection of over 500 in-stock Bosch tools, bits, blades, and accessories. This drill and impact driver kit is $99. Plus, give the perfect gift with the Menards gift card.
More season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Need last-minute gifts? Don't miss the HyVee gift card bonanza. One day only, Friday, December 17th. Get a free $10 HyVee gift card when you buy $100 of the most popular gift cards. You'll find gift cards to more than 140 different stores and restaurants. The perfect gift and stocking stuffer for everyone on your list. Why go to other stores? Get all your gift cards at HyVee. And get a free $10 HyVee gift card when you buy $100 in gift cards. Friday, December 17th during the HyVee gift card bonanza.
Habitat homes are built and bought by the hardworking families that live in them. Through affordable mortgages backed by your donations, Habitat Dane County offers a chance for these families to invest in their future and their community. Please donate or volunteer today.
Another injury claim.
Another denial. What's the status of that car accident?
Denied it this morning.
Good. Not a fan of paying high medical bills.
Our doctor totally came through.
Good. Let's make sure we do the same thing on the next one.
Denying. It's what we do.
They called the law offices of Huppy and Abraham.
Should we settle this one?
Call Huppy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
Just a few thousand World War II veterans remain living in Wisconsin, and we'll introduce you to a local man who embodies the spirit of serving both his country and his family.
You're recognized and appreciated by all Americans.
Honoring a remarkable life tonight on News 3 Now at 6.
Tornadoes cut a deadly path through 4 southern states, and now thousands are faced with the daunting task of rebuilding. Please join me to help them. This Friday, donate to News 3 Now's Tornado Relief Telethon and send hope to a place that's near and dear to my heart.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blain's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check in now with Pam Yankee with the Midwest Farm Report. Hi, Pam. How'd you do last night?
Did all right, although it was funny to watch my 26-pound Sheltie try to go to the bathroom in the backyard. He kind of skittered across the yard when the wind kept blowing. So, yeah, there's a lot of cleanup that's going on around Wisconsin farms. You know, we have a lot of big buildings with big barn doors on them. We have a lot of little calf houses that were out there. So a lot of cleanup, a lot of things still happening on the farm. We're getting ready to welcome U.S. Ag Secretary Tom Vilsack to the Cambridge area this afternoon. Hopefully the winds will not delay his arrival. We'll be down there with him. Want to congratulate 6 of our young farmers from across the state of Wisconsin that have been selected as finalists for the Outstanding Young Farmer competition. It's coming up in January in Neenah. I was trying to remember how many years this has been going on. They are Keith and Stephanie Apps from New Franken, Brianna and Dylan Handel from Barneveld, Matt and Sarah Heinz from Amherst, Ryan and Megan Prelwitz from Ripon, Mike and Gina Redsky from Colby, Kyle and Rachel Zwig from Ixonia. They will network through the weekend, be evaluated by judges about their community activity, conservation mindedness, and where they're headed for the future. And one couple will be selected to represent the state on the national scene. Phil and Laura Finger from Oconto are going to be representing the state in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, during the month of February at the National Outstanding Young Farmer Competition. So congratulations to the 6. We'll see who ends up as our state representative. The dairy markets today in Chicago are a little bit on the soft side as far as products are concerned. Barrel cheese down a penny at $1.64.5. 40-pound block cheese down 2 1/4 at $1.92.5. Double A butter down a penny today, still at $2.09 per pound. So there we go. Yeah, like you said, everybody's still pretty much focused in on this weather, Suze.
Best of luck with the Ag Secretary. That's a good point. I hope that the wind doesn't delay his visit to Cambridge today. That's exciting to have him here.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Thank you, Pam. See you tomorrow. Well, Christmas is just 9 days away, and many parents are still searching for hard-to-find toys. Michael George shares some tips to help.
Don't you feel like this is actual magic happening in your hands?
This is great. This is the Magic Mixies Cauldron. Kids add potion and some mystical ingredients to the empty cauldron. Tap the wand and presto, a Mixie pet appears. But buying one may require some magic of its own.
It is one of the hottest toys of the year.
The Toy Insider's Maddie Mahalik says parents are having a tough time getting them, along with gaming consoles, including the PlayStation 5, which is nearly impossible to find. If parents do come across one online, they should make sure it's from a legitimate retailer.
You don't want to get ripped off in any way and purchase a counterfeit toy.
These Squishmallows are also on many kids' wish lists, and resellers are trying to take advantage by marking up the prices on auction sites. Toy supplies have been impacted by overseas cargo delays, but many retailers continue to see new stock come in. And even if a toy is out of stock online, parents might find it at a local store.
Don't be afraid to ask the manager of the store when they usually expect their shipments.
Another hint, many online retailers offer monthly subscriptions that can put shoppers at the front of the line.
And then they get perks, like VIP perks with special offers, or they get the first look at drops so they can get access to products earlier. We're gonna race and see who wins.
With holiday shopping hitting the home stretch, these tips can give parents a shot at securing those sought-after toys. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
And meteorologist Austin Kopnitsky is back with a full look at your first warn forecast. Austin?
Oh, it's a lot different of a forecast than what we were looking at for yesterday, but we're really a lot closer to average now. We're cooling things back down. Winds are also finally backing off, so it's not nearly as windy as where it was last night, but it is still very breezy outside for today. But do we have any snow chances before Christmas? Time is winding down now, and I do have a few more snow chances that I do think could materialize before Christmas, but I'll get there in just a moment. First, let's actually recap what we saw here over the last 24 hours or so. Now, these are some of our peak wind gusts that we've seen since midnight last night, and they are still extremely impressive. Nearly 60 miles per hour in Monroe. Platteville did see a 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, and right here, since midnight last night, even in Madison, we saw our own 46-mile-per-hour gusts. So very strong wind gusts, and again, that was after a lot of those storms ended up moving out. But just take a look at how large this system really was. The wide area affected here. These are all the actual reports that were reported over the last 24 hours. And we're going to break this down as well. A little bit of a closer look into parts of Nebraska and even western Iowa. This is where we ended up seeing most of the tornado activity for yesterday. Thankfully, we didn't see too much of that here locally, but we still saw our fair share of wind, strong wind gusts, and even some reports of wind damage. But notice how most of those are actually in our western communities. As this made its way across the state, it ended up losing a little bit of steam, and the severe warnings actually cut off right as it did approach Dane County here for last night. But look at these broken records that we saw. First, temperatures. If you tuned in yesterday, you know how warm it got. 68 degrees. That did not only shatter a daily record, it also broke a monthly record. So that was the warmest day on record in December in Wisconsin of all time here in Madison. But also most severe weather reports on a December day since 2000. So it's been quite some time since we've seen this many severe weather reports on any single day. And also, this is probably the fact that really made my jaw drop earlier today. Most reported 75-mile-plus-per-hour wind gusts in any 24-hour period. That includes every month of the year, every day of the year. It just broke a record of all time. Now, we're looking to stay dry for today. Again, those flurries and lighter snow showers are generally going to remain to our north, and our future track does show a few dry days ahead of us. So we're not looking at any snowfall over the next few days, maybe a few flurries here. I'm going to show you that extended forecast because we do have a few flurry chances, especially late in the day here on Friday, and some of that could linger into early Saturday as well. But with those temperatures generally remaining in those lower 30s, we are not going to see too much warmth. And even today's high temperature, it was set earlier, and that's going to continue to drop throughout the afternoon. But look at the end of the forecast. Right before we reach Christmas, there's a potential. So you're saying there's a chance that we could see some snowfall here at the end of the forecast, and I do think there is that chance right now.
You knew I was going to ask, but it's nice that things are getting a little bit more back to normal.
Yeah, a lot closer to average. Those upper 60s, that just shouldn't happen this late in this season.
It was nice while it lasted.
It was.
But now we're getting back to reality.
That's right.
All right, Austin, thank you. There's more to come today at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
If you're cooking a roast this holiday season, don't miss today's special segment because we're sharing tips and tricks to make you a holiday hero.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
I matched with this cutie on a dating site. We texted all the time, but never met up. Then he asked to send him gift cards for a plane ticket to see me. And that's when I remembered a tip I got from the AARP Fraud Watch Network. Gift cards? This is a romance scam. Spent that money on self-care instead.
Recognize fraud sooner so your money lives longer. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
I'm Rebecca, and you might know me from reality TV. And this was my stubborn body fat that I just couldn't get rid of. But then I went to Sonobello, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
It is so intensely gratifying for one visit to make this big of a change. It's amazing.
Sonobello
Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It feels incredible to look down and it's flat. Thank you again, Sonobello. I'm so happy.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-800-595-1532 or go to sonobello.com.
You've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good dental care is important to your overall health. You know dental bills can take a big bite out of your budget, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. Even a simple cleaning can cost $200. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company can help. Give us a call or go online for this free information kit with all the details. This isn't just a discount plan. This is real dental insurance that can help pay for over 350 covered procedures like cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. There are no deductibles, no annual maximum, and you can see any dentist you like. So don't wait. Call now or go online for your free information kit from Physicians Mutual.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Hey, do you have your Christmas dinner menu planned out yet? I know some of you are out there rolling your eyes and saying, "Are you kidding? I did mine months ago." Well, others are rolling your eyes and saying, "Are you kidding? The holiday isn't until next week." No matter where you are in your planning, I want to show you how to cook a Christmas dinner favorite, prime rib. This is a boneless beef ribeye. As you can see, it has what is known as a fat cap, and the meat is well marbled. These together make this super moist and flavorful. To cook it, we place it in a roasting pan, fat side up. Then we rub it with a mixture that we made by combining some Dijon mustard, vegetable oil, brown sugar, a little flour, allspice, and some salt and pepper. We let this roast on high for a few minutes, which seals in the natural goodness. Then we lower the temperature so it cooks low and slow. When the temperature hits 140 degrees on a meat thermometer, we place it on the counter and let it rest for a few minutes. Get ready for lots of oohs and ahs, because once you start slicing this, everyone at the table is going to be drooling until they get their piece. To get the recipe for our roasted holiday prime rib with its crunchy flavor pack coating, simply visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a holiday special way for you to say, "Ooh, it's so good."
Thank you, Howard. It's time to introduce you to our pet of the week. This is Ben. Ben recently arrived at the Dane County Humane Society from an overcrowded shelter in Oklahoma. He is an attentive, energetic 2-year-old who's looking for a family to play and go on adventures with. This energetic pup does better, we're told, with families with older children. If you'd like to help the Dane County Humane Society, mark your calendars. The Rigby is hosting an ugly sweater party Sunday from noon to 4. Proceeds will benefit the Humane Society, and you can spin the mystery wheel for a chance to win a pair of Packers tickets when they play against the Vikings next month. If you're interested in adopting any of the animals at the Dane County Humane Society, go to GiveShelter.org. A little easier to take the dog for a walk this noon.
Oh,
less wind.
Less wind, but less warmth as well. It's about 30 degrees colder outside right now than it was just 24 hours ago, so we really have cooled things down, and temperatures are back to normal, and they're generally going to stay there throughout the rest of our 10-day forecast. Just a few chances for snow as we get a little bit closer to Christmas.
All right, Austin, thank you. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a great afternoon. Hope to see you back here for Live at 4.